That is quite good, yes.
Pretty good, yeah.
Seems like something Tempus should.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I have 3 implements already, so
Or
I don't know really.
Yeah, Tempus could get that.
Okay.
It's also worth noting that Hexenblade strongly objects to you even carrying around the wands at all. They are a peasant riffraff beneath it.
I'll see what I can do about that, Mr. Blade.
And if you're not going to use it
Do you have
properly,
any particular liking for all these other things? Anyone you could see, getting together with?
There's
There's a
scabbard.
scabbard.
there's that Evrat Lavelle fellow. He seems pretty good.
Well, he,
All of your
he
magic
says that
items,
to all the magic items.
all things being considered, like, your magic items are like, we really like adventuring you and we like being an important part of your lives, but if you left us behind, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
At
So
least
they're
they don't
fine
get
with staying
sad.
there. Yeah.
Like leaving your Pokemon at the daycare.
Ding,
You kind of
ding,
want
ding,
them to be
ding.
upset, but they're not.
Should we continue the magic
I-
item
I-
Russian roulette?
Yeah.
I guess Geráck will have a look at the belt. What?
The gun gets passed
belt
to
of
Geráck.
Marcus
This is
Rust.
bad. This is bad. Fuck you.
Yes, you of all people, look at the belt. Oh, yes.
God damn it.
You know what?
Why did I do it?
You know what? I'm not going to describe this. I'm just going to let this one sink in. You can read the text, Goger.
Just too happy. I mean, that's a classic. But I mean, it also has a benefit.
And
Could learn to live with this, right?
and so everyone will get to see the. I'm not entirely sure what kind of sight
God
you would call
damn
it, as the beard falls out, and Geráck Zold's gender transitions.
Your armor is suddenly very uncomfortable.
Well, it's full
And I wonder
plate
how
mail, it's
this
uncomfortable
belt
anyway.
like communicates.
Aurelia,
Have you ever
Aurelia
wanted
is
to
suddenly very
experiment?
uncomfortable.
God, why?
Oh my.
Everard, who's like slowly like scrolling through things, like looks over at Geráck and says, "No, dear.
I mean,
I believe you found a girdle of gender switching, Paladin."
are they that common? I imagine he looks like his sister a lot now.
He lost his beard. It just fell right out of his face.
Geráck gets
There's a
incredibly
golden
fucking
one
angry
here.
and tries to just throw it away, but...
I mean, you can certainly take off the belt. It reverses the effect, but in 10 minutes it will be teleporting back onto you.
There's
Yeah.
a golden
It's like taking it off does have the beard just magically grow back. Whenever it teleports back on, it fucking falls right
Geráck
out.
just
So
breathes out for a bit and like...
you can now
looks away.
produce infinite beard hair by just putting the belt on and off all the time.
It does. It
Just
does.
start a business.
It's like the business of like an orc who's like captured a hydra and severs hydra heads to feed to people. He's like get hair implants for the bald.
Oh, fucking hell.
So yes, Geráck has put on a cursed magic item. Say,
I mean, now the last one's got to be safe, right?
and,
Okay, so the ring.
and at the description of the bottom, you may pay Evrat a true magic item of any tier to remove a cursed magic item from your possession. He has that power.
Does that include the cursed magic item you can pay?
Probably.
No. You actually have to pay him like something on top of the cursed magic item that he's taking from you. Otherwise, I mean, you can keep the cursed magic item if you really wanted.
Just bind to it again. He's fine to just take stuff from you.
But yeah. So
You know what?
you're interested in the ring, Gryph?
Yeah, let's see what the ring does.
Okay.
And now he breaks into even more laughter. You're incredible to attack to any female party member. Damn it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah.
Not
Geráckina.
quite. I'm going to send this one to you privately, Gryph.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
I'll mute my...
Yeah, Dwohurim is okay with not having touched them. Besides, if he actually
Yeah, Geráck is not okay.
like
with
if he had picked up that cursed ring, it would bind to him immediately, putting him over his item limit, and then he'd begin to have to sacrifice virgins.
yes. That's true.
That is
That's
something.
true.
That is something I was looking out for. If Dwohurim had tried to identify any of the magic items.
Just be begin to chant chaotic evil things and
So,
like
I'm sorry,
take
I'm sorry,
up.
Dwohurim. I'm sorry, Dwohurim, but you may have to be executed.
so is there another way I can get rid of this thing, other than paying him a magic item?
Rust monsters
It's
was
it's a cursed magic item.
popular. I mean, you could live with it.
You
It
could
gives
live
you an
with it.
extra recovery.
Just don't check.
Just throw it off every 10 minutes.
I mean, that might get tedious, but I mean, it's not that bad, right? I mean, you could get the golden beard, then, or you could get like,
oh yeah,
that,
now get the fake beard in addition to that. Oh, that'd be
and then-
great.
and if you really want, you can get that cloak that makes you look unimportant.
It doesn't feel right. I feel violated.
No, that is a modern times. I mean,
These are modern times.
I don't
It's
judge
false,
on your
You
dressing.
be quiet.
Geráck, you actually look remarkably good. I could easily get some fine clothes for you.
Stop talking.
Hermes is slightly amused.
I'm sure he is.
Jasmine is certainly amused by this turn of events. She didn't even know who this dwarf was, but now she's a girl.
You know, I mean, this could lead to many good things for you.
New experiences.
The lady of like Greyhold Keep. Or...
All right then.
Goddamn angry item.
All right then, Gryph. I will note that it'll be really difficult to play that.
What?
Because that's an always effect.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're right. That isn't
Uh-huh.
always.
That's an always effect that would go for any sort of question or situation. From like food available to like what side of the bed you're gonna sleep on to like
Should I breathe this minute?
Lord Taraptus wears under his robe. Like, I know you're thinking of the initial roleplay value, but I would adamantly make that an always.
Oh Jesus.
Yes. That's part of it.
Oh,
Well, suddenly, that would make interesting scenarios and perhaps make out to become an absolute windball.
I will now share this with everyone. This is a cursed magic item.
Oh, thank the gods.
I won the Russian
Jesus.
roulette. Yes.
2 cursed ones. Fuck.
Oh God.
Yup.
And that's what Tempus has.
Tempus, could it be that you're really a goose? I suppose it's possible.
No, that makes sense.
No, he can look down at himself and see he's not a goose. There's evidence.
I mean,
Unless you show him a mirror, which shows that he is obviously human.
So,
then a
when there are
goose,
two
then
possible
yeah.
explanations in...
Guys, goose.
If there's no obvious and direct proof that contradicts it. So yeah. So yes, Gryph, I mean, if you want to go there for the role-playing opportunities, it's a cursed magic item, which means that always... That's always.
man, we should let Everliverell take a look at these. And he'd be cursed, and he'd probably hate us for it. But, you know.
Are the other 2 items we got also magical?
No, those are the only 3 magic items.
Okay, I figured as
2
much.
of them were cursed. God damn it.
See, if I'd picked up those, I would have been like super hard into quirks.
Yeah.
Man. Good thing I'm cautious, Dwarf.
So I need to get rid of mine. Because no.
Maybe someone else will trade you.
Will someone else take it?
No one can take it. That belt is cursed.
It
It
loves
is stuck
you.
with you.
Like that staff that insisted it'd smack my face.
No
all
one
the
else
time.
can willingly take it from me.
No.
No.
Like another curse. Whenever you willingly give this away, another one appears and you keep one.
Yes, it is forcibly bound itself to you.
It's like a parasite.
Thing is,
Sure.
I actually think I might need to try and get the ring off of me because I can see like enemies deciding to throw that at me. Like Tempus, you are actually a rabbit. And all of a sudden,
Tempus,
Tempus just goes,
we're
mean-
just trying to be your friend here. Why don't you we like the Princess Shadows too. Right. I mean, why am I even fighting? Everyone's like, no, Tempus.
God damn it.
Tempus, they're lying because they are actually the devil, the literal devil. And then you believe that because
What?
ridiculous.
Basically, he spends like his entire combat confused, but instead of like attacking people, he just like stands there. Like,
I mean, let's be honest, he's not going to be there for any of the important ones anyway.
Oh,
Manaki just throws salt all over it.
Bitter? Much?
All the flavors available, and you chose to be salty.
So something I think I do want to do though is exchange my current cloak for the Spymaster's cape, if that is possible.
Well,
Because teleporting is awesome.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and put in the chat what your current cloak is.
My current cloak is this,
Right. Okay.
which is the thing that we essentially custom made.
Yes. And that is an exchange for the which icon is it under?
The Emperor.
Thought so. The Emperor. Sure, that's an adventure tier item, and the one that you want to exchange it for is an adventure tier item. You're able to make that swap.
I think that's a good swap.
Okay.
So, unless we want the ring, someone has to give something up instead.
I do have one item that I would be willing to give up to remove a cursed item, I guess.
I have my own item that I will use to remove my cursed item.
Alright.
If absolutely necessary, at least. I have my boots, which I've used once.
Yeah.
Even though they are used. Actually, oh no, I can't give those up, can I? No,
You mean your
they are-
disengaged sandals?
Yeah, they are kind of very, very useful.
Yeah, keep those. But I think Dwohurim has items he's not using and he's gonna give up
The
anyway.
gloves of healing, it's a standard action recharge. Does that mean in battle you can use a standard action to try to recharge them?
No, it's a standard action to use that item.
Alright.
That's what, whenever it has a listed action there, that means that's the action it costs for you to use the item.
Sure. Basically like my cloak of invisibility.
Yes. So it's a standard action for you to use your gloves of healing touch.
So,
What? Is there a problem?
yes.
Yeah, I have the
I-
Wand of Reckless Abandon item, which I'm not using, so it would be fair to probably put that in the pot if you really want the thing removed.
Yes, I do.
All right, I'll.
It also
I'll-
gives me -1 to attack.
well, for one attack ring.
No, for the entire combat.
For the first battle each day, and the first battle each day is always the easiest one, so it's really not
Well,
that.
always.
Almost all.
I will do that then if it means so much to you.
It does.
All right, done.
Thank you.
Everett smiles broadly. I'll get 2 medic items for free.
Not like
Damn
he's gonna
swindler.
be.
This was a pretty great thing, really.
Well,
you know?
hey, Swindler, how about you try to get rid of your cursed magic item on your own?
Yeah. Yeah, I paid.
Just need to get a rust monster to try and devour it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tempus will probably try to use his. Hopefully, he doesn't get convinced in the meantime of having the ring on to just hand it over. But he's gonna try and use the death armor that he has, the armor that smells musty and foul,
Okay,
to remove the curse ring.
sure. Everett Lavelle will assist you with that. He will take away the armor, and he will remove the cursed magic item. The cursed magic items, as it turned up, they do like to mock you and taunt you, and they are normally extremely hard to get rid of. But as soon as Everett Lavelle touches them, they softly coo and just let go of you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Everett Lavelle will
Slightly
just
uncomfortable.
will tenderly put them down on one of the tables and softly rub against them with the hands, and they just fall silent.
What's that power?
So I have no magical items to cash it.
I still have no magical items anyway. So it's
I have some that I want to trade in, but it would be for something else that I need. Or I have useful things that I want to make into more useful things.
Like I have the Codex of Foreshadowed Victory, which is the +10 initiative.
pretty good.
It's
But
pretty
if
good. That's why I
if
want to
there's
keep
something that's even better, I mean, that's really the idea here, right?
it. For combat, it's really handy being able to go first before people.
Well, going first is mostly useful for like a wizard, for example. I know that I really dislike going first because I don't want to be the first one to do damage, because then I'm the first one to get targeted.
Gryph, could you remind me which items have like a passive benefit they provide besides?
You could see that on page 286 of the core rulebook.
286. All right. That is far.
Oh yeah, that is.
Yes, like say for example, Sheev, you traded like one cloak for another, so you're still getting the bonus to physical defense.
Yeah.
Hit points, huh? Alright, well...
It would also be quite nice to have the Gauntlet of Revelation. But, yeah.
Oh yes, that is something that I think would be very, very useful.
Yeah.
What tier is that? Is a
That's an adventurer tier 1.
adventurer tier glove. Gloves have no other benefit.
Nope.
Nope.
It would have to be on someone who punches people, I
Yeah,
think.
so me or Aurelia. And it is of the Great Gold Worm, so me is...
Yeah, it would be kind of awkward for Aurelia.
Then again, you have to punch people
What?
whom we may or may not know. Like if you... Yeah, I mean, you have to punch someone.
I mean, it would mechanically be like, flavor wise, be the best one for Aurelia, seeing as how she hits people with literally her hands.
Yeah, and it also, if we have to punch some noble,
Oh,
who's then like, "What you?" We could be like, "No, it's just she's she's weird.
She's crazy.
What happens. It's better for her to punch a guy who turns out not to be a bad guy than."
Well, let me tell you what the she's crazy defense is. Not gonna help. That fucking writ is not going to save you in that regard if you just start like slugging nobles left and right.
We need to have everyone in the city lined up, then backhand for everyone.
Would a gauntlet, in my case, give me the bonuses to my attacks, or is
No.
that only braces?
That's bracers.
Only braces, okay. Yeah. I figured as much. It is still a useful item, but...
Very useful item, I'd
Yeah.
say. I mean, I might actually just grab that and have it on me then. But I don't punch people though.
Yeah, it would be better for Aurelia.
But if you want bracers, then I suppose you should get that. It's just something
I mean,
I'm keeping a note of.
You could literally throw down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I took the spires. Okay, I do like some of the druid items actually. Some of them are very
Yeah,
nice.
I do like the Warhammer of Thunderbolts.
Like the one so I can run as fast as a horse, like all the time. That is just like imagine that. That is
Fucking
I need to
Dwohurim
get somewhere to
Harsca. The horse.
just fucking trots out there, and that is like not even like a 5-minute thing, is it?
No, out of combat, that just stays with
It's
you.
just forever.
Yeah.
That's so useful.
But then you will run away from everyone and get cornered by enemies.
But I can run away from the enemies too.
Yeah, but not in combat. If they start
No,
combat,
no,
you
no.
just go
Yes,
out.
yes. In combat, you can just use it to treat like, no, damn it, you've triggered combat.
In combat, I use my like a ring of dragonflight to like goodbye fools.
Or if I had that thing, I could get another move action.
Yeah, but that would be a bit superfluous, wouldn't it?
I could get 1, 2, 3,
You're like an
4.
incredibly fast horse.
Rare
I could get
have
4
been
move actions.
rare have been the circumstances where you've had insufficient move actions to achieve your
I mean,
goal.
at that point, we just might assume it's teleportation, right?
There's no such thing as too many move actions.
Let's see.
Just wear my 7 different quick runner shirts.
You know, that's what happens. The wings.
I have a trait that lets me swap out shirts as a swift action.
But the
That's
nice
free,
thing about that thing is also that it doesn't.
You just pop out the collars.
It's not really. You don't expend it as easily as many other things. You know, it has a recharge of 6+, so. Wizard who's easily startled is like, oh god!
Just nuke.
Oh,
I mean, that would be the problem for a lot of people. Like, oh look, I have a sword, a hand axe, and a bow. What do we want?
but it takes usually a longer time to shoot a bow than to I don't know, maybe.
Doesn't take very long for me or Tempus to grab a dagger and slit someone though.
Yeah.
This suddenly took a dark turn.
If we're fighting undead, that symbol of the dead king is like. But I don't daze people that often, actually, so you know, I guess that's a thing. That's true. It's easy. All right. Lots of shoes here.
Very fashionable.
All right.
It's worth noting, in case it isn't clear, which it might not be, that Sickle of Culling, that's a champion tier magic item for the High Druid, that is a holy symbol and not a weapon.
So nobody, well, nobody I know of anyway. Be very interested in that. Doesn't try any counterattacks. Iron Golem thing, that's the bracers, which would only be really good for Aurelia because she wants the bonuses to punching people.
Yes, yes, the bracers are a monk weapon.
Any helmets, circlets, crowns, or cabs?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there's any of
on
those.
the list.
Alright, Siege engine mitts are nice. Very nice, actually.
Yeah.
I do like them just because it's fucking cool. I love ball games, you know? It's really a wizard's instance, you know? Picking up a tiny stone and flinging it, then boom. What combat effect would that have?
Combat effect, you would do basic, your range damage, because it's a basic range attack. So you would do that. It just ends up having, like, a collateral effect. Like, I would probably
It's more
end
for
up...
breaking houses and stuff.
It's more for out of combat. If you do end up using it in combat, I would probably say that you deal, like, half damage to, like, all of the people who are adjacent to that target. Or, like, within, like, the same, like, nearby. That would include your allies.
What item in question here are you looking
The
at?
siege engine mitts. To throw catapult shots. I mean, that's just a badass thing. Ask anyone. I like how it's mitts, though. It's like oven mitts.
Yeah.
Where is that listed?
It's like you don't have fingers.
That's champion tier Orc Lord. Siege engine mitts.
Yeah, Orc Lord, the Orc Lord's mitts.
Great quirk.
Yeah, the quirk's not so bad. A sickle.
What?
Don't need that. Staff of the Underworld. I have a staff thing. The winged shoes.
You can already fly.
I can. Yeah.
You could fly
They're good
more
items.
then.
I'm not gonna know. I'm just saying you can already fly.
You miss with an attack with this weapon.
I think we should
Flying.
get the siege engine mitts.
I do
That's
think
pretty good.
I'll pick those as a thing. But I'm just checking through everything to make sure that that's the most. I don't have that much that I'm actually willing to trade in.
Yeah.
I don't have that many slots because, well, you know, I still have Hurim's Hall.
You could trade in the Hurim's Hall.
I suppose I could.
If you were to trade in Hurim's Hall, you could Well, considering the importance and significance of that, I would definitely say that trading in Hiram's Hall could net you 3 champion tier items instead of 2. Because of how significant it would be to not just you, but to Everett Lavelle.
What does Hiram's Hall think about it?
Well, Hiram's Hall has already given you its opinion on Everett Lavelle.
Yeah, doesn't like him.
Sure, Manaki.
It really doesn't.
Wait a minute. If you fail a disengage check, but you have another move action, you could just make another disengage check, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That means that the shoes of the doe are strictly better than what I have currently. Like literally strictly better.
Damn you,
Well,
mechanics!
Then trade them in.
I mean, I have no reason not to.
Well, then do it. Complain
Yeah.
to Everett about that. Your magic item is better than mine. I don't want to trade that. It's dumb. You're like, well, I'll take the better one. Thank you very much. And then try to save your wife to be.
If Ron Lavelle like blinks at you like you can make any trade you like so long as it's within the confines of that were noted earlier.
Now you have to,
I
because
mean,
your sandals are really sad now that you
Yes.
say that about them. They're
Yes,
like,
you basically just expressed your doubt about your current footwear.
So now you definitely can't keep them.
now they will give you like
Yeah,
calluses.
now you don't believe in them, so they're not your magic item anymore. You stop believing in them.
I believe in you, but
But bye.
But the other the
it's
other
not
guy
you,
is
it's
better.
me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make that trade then. I mean, I've literally no mechanical reason not to.
Oh. So do you want to trade in Hiram's Hall or?
I'm considering it if we really need to. Hiram would be loath to do so, to be honest. But
Yeah.
if
I mean-
if it is a thing that you all think would be good, in order for our mission to succeed, then
mean,
he will say that it is a thing that he's willing to do. If Lavelle, I mean, he'll take good care of it. He's sure.
Go ahead and paste the text for your old slippers now, Sheep. Go ahead and put that in the MapTool chat. Alright. As noted, Everett Lavelle will certainly take Hiram's Hall. It would certainly be a measure of surprise for it to even be a consideration that it's being offered, which is why he'll say that in exchange for that, you can have 3 champion tier items.
3, Jesus.
3, yes. Perhaps a normal exchange would be 2, but this is an item that matters to Everett Lavelle's history as well.
Are there enough items that we want to make that trade worthwhile? That's the question.
Well, the thing is, we don't really use Hiram's Hall ever.
That's true. It sounds incredibly useful. It could incredibly useful,
It's a
but you're
base.
just
Yeah,
you are just very hesitant to use it at all.
Well, yeah.
Manaki picked it up on last level and never put it down, and now it's level 6, so he could put it down and pick it back up this level.
Yes. You can have a base for a little while, but we could just sleep in a cave or in an inn or literally anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
It is very nice and very useful, but Durham thinks that if it's for the greater good of the mission, he wouldn't like. This is the thing he's keeping because it matters to him personally, but that doesn't seem
The
like
item has also communicated with him, conveying things like you should attempt to befriend Shuk rather than trying to attack her and kill her out of hand.
it gives advice and such. But
Yes, it does give advice.
if it is for the greater good of our campaign to defeat the 3 and win this thing, then he will set his personal sort of, what do you call it, like the value he puts in it just because of what it is aside, and look at it objectively as a measure of how useful it is.
The final decision will still be Dwohurim's.
He's willing to do that sacrifice in a way, depending. I mean, if everyone else thinks it's good, it's what should be done. Because he doesn't want to just... It's basically, he like... Would he be okay with hoarding 3 champion tier items to himself without using them? I suppose is the question. And it does, if I remember correctly, it does really sort of praise Everett in
Yes, it does.
your ways.
It gave you its opinions on him. Now it thought that he was far more important than, so much that he could do for you. Which could very well mean this. Look at all the things.
What does it think now?
I
mean, I guess it's under his effect, but...
Hiram's Hall would definitely be upset to no longer spend time with you, for you were the one who recovered it and freed it from Dragon Hall. That being said, if you think that this is the correct decision, I will not object. It just believes in you.
I mean, are there 3 other champion tier items that would be worth it? I'm assuming that he would also accept us choosing an adventure tier item instead.
Or
Yeah,
2.
you could take an adventure tier item in a place of a champion tier one.
First and foremost, we want that priestess ring. To
That
give
sounds
that
pretty
guy.
good, doesn't it?
Well, we wouldn't keep it.
What would we get if we traded it?
A favor from...
Well, basically, the way
Someone.
it went is that Leon was talking with like various priests and like religious figures, and I think it was like an elder priest of Tamara, who said that he wanted a ring like this that his congregation did, the religious authority, and in exchange for getting that, they would help with the bureaucracy and smoothing over like guard tension, allowing you folks to deal with the government better.
I don't think we need
the flip
that
side
anymore.
with that is that now you guys have become all buddy-buddy with the Imperial Governor himself.
It is quite funny that we would have to trade in an item that gives a literal divine intervention to be able to handle bureaucracy.
Well, we'd use the divine intervention first.
But you guys don't really have that. You guys don't have... you're not devoted to particular deities.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we
I mean,
don't really need
if I
the
pick it
support.
up, I would be.
No, you can't. You can't be a foxhole convert.
Could we get 1 champion tier and 3 adventure tier items?
No, he's not
Heck,
flexing on that.
My God. Now you're just being greedy.
Could we just get all your items?
You just have all of them.
Uh,
It's like the worst kind of people.
I mean, you could certainly
No matter
try
what
to
we're
take
given,
them
we'll
from
never
him.
be happy.
We can transition into me reading the epilogue of
Battle.
what happens when you try to fight him.
He instantly takes all of them and just wrecks us. Turns into the dragon that he is.
Or we could get the gauntlet and slap him.
Hey, Hiram Tall will definitely tell Dwohurim that, him just being able to remove cursed magic items from people, like it's no big deal, and the cursed magic items not attaching to him and cursing him, it's never seen that before.
He's a serious big deal, guys.
yeah.